Hello, my name is Louise, and today I felt like decluttering my eyeshadows. I have a bullet journal where I have a list of my eyeshadows, and I have used this as a way to, before I started my channel at least, to make sure that I was actually using the palettes in my collection. And now I have to make a new eyeshadow spread in my new journal. So I figured that I might as well go through my eyeshadows and see which ones I'm keeping, because I don't want to write in everything that I have in this one and then it turns out that I'm like decluttering 3 palettes. You know, I want to make this one pretty. At least it's still my ambition to keep it pretty. I know in like a month or even a week it'll be battered and stuff when I've actually started using it more, but still, like right now it's still very pretty and pristine. And so anyway, so as a part of my ambition of keeping this nice and pristine, I will go through my eyeshadows and see which ones I'm keeping. So here is my eyeshadow palette collection. I won't be going through my singles because I don't have them in my bullet journal as like individual shadows. I just have single shadows as one point, so it'll be fine. So let's just go from, you know, just start grabbing. I have a few on my desk as well that are in my eyeshadow roulette. So the first one is this Anastasia Pro Pigment Norvina palette, the volume 2. Very pretty, keeping it. And then I have an oldie but a goodie. This is sleek and it's the color, or the palette is called Acid 570. Good neons. Then I have this Dior palette. It's so old. The like writing is pretty much completely gone, like you can see shadows left. De couleur fard or fard, I don't know, au paupier duo in the shade 223 maybe. It's a very light blue and a very light green, and they are a little shimmery. I will not be able to show this on camera how shimmery they are. They're very pretty, but I don't know, man. Just out of curiosity, let's see how much I used that palette in 2020. 3 times. So, you know, I mean, that's still a good amount, I guess. So I don't think I'm ready to part with it just yet. Then we have this Galin Ombre Éclat 4 couleurs. This one is pretty well loved. I have an ambition that I maybe in this year want to pan this color, because I mean, I have pan in the other 3 shades, so 1 left. It's a very good shade to just deepen the outer crease, almost like a black would do. Then I have this NYX Ultimate Edit Brights palette. I got from my husband for my birthday for a few years ago. So not getting rid of that one. Then we have the Just Peachy Matte from Too Faced. This is a favorite, not going anywhere. And then we have the Neon Huda Beauty in the color, the pink one. Yes. Then we have the Stila Eyes Are the Window Soul palette. This was my wedding palette. Not going anywhere. Not going so well as a declutter yet, is it? Declutter. The declutter is not going very well. Then we have this Morphe palette, Always Golden 9A. I got it from a friend. I like it. I really do. I mean, really do like it. How many times have I used it? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so you know, 6 times still. That's pretty good. So keeping that one. Ooh, this one. I really like this one. You're the One. Ooh, you cannot see that. Trust me, it says You're the One on it. Eyeshadow palette from Gloss Gods. Very nice. It's like a pink toned neutral. Like that one. Then I have, and we also have the BH Cosmetics and Shaaanxo palette. This gorgeous thing. It has the lipsticks on the other side, which I've never touched. Part of me wants to depot this, but I think that if I depot it into singles, I will not use it as much as I do. It'll just disappear. For some reason, singles do that. So, keeping it. To be completely honest, this one is maybe on the chopping block a little more. I know I used it quite a few times, partly because of my eyeshadow roulette series, Yeah, even before my eyeshadow roulette series, I used this one 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times. So yes, it means it's been used a lot. Then we have the Christine Leanne palette, Urban Decay and Christine Leanne palette. Oh, it's such a pretty palette. Like, I love all these colors. Oh, maybe I'll do a palette bingo with this one actually. Oh. 11 from Odenside Cosmetics. I mean, not going anywhere. No. The only color I'm missing a little bit in this palette is like a purple, but I know I have nice purples in my BH Cosmetics Zodiac palette and also in my Huda Beauty pink palette, so that's fine. 2 of these NYX In Your Element palettes. This one is air, this one is fire. I really like these palettes a lot. I don't think I've used fire that much though this year, have I? 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, I used it 4 times. It's so pretty, like these colors. Oh, they're so effective. And then we have air. This one is so nice. I don't know, it looks very pastel and like, but this green though. Yeah, greens like that, they are, love them. I used this one 5 times, but I think it was 2019 or 2018. I used this one very, very, very often. So I know I really enjoy this palette. It was like easy to use. So it's not going anywhere either. I think the fire might be another palette bingo potential. Not going anywhere. I love this palette. I love it. I love it. And I saw the reworked one and it just doesn't fill me with joy. These colors though, I mean, look at that. Look at that. And this pink. Oh my God. I mean, oh, and this purple. Oh, this purple. And this purple. I mean, terrible swatches. I've had this in my eyeshadow roulette quite a few times. I've used this palette 9, 10, 11, 12 times in November and December. And that's partly because sienna and bronze and rose pink, sienna, rose pink, and bronze have all been in my eyeshadow roulette at one point. Honestly, this palette does not make me happy. I don't look at this and feel, it's more like, yeah, it's okay. You know, decluttering. I feel so accomplished. I mean, I have a lot of neutral palettes that I'm keeping. I have these three. I have this one. I have also my Nobble Dreamy, which is pretty neutral. Yeah. So yeah, no. Soft Glam. She out of here. Okay, I cannot copy any other accents. I'm sorry, I don't mean to offend. Okay, Infinity Deep from Linda Hallberg. My friend gave this to me. I've only used it twice. It's one of those face and eye palettes, so you can use it for everything. I'll keep it for now. Maybe I'll do some kind of 3-month refresh or something and just see how I feel, because it's a neutral pretty much with just like a red, yeah, an orangey shimmer, which is really pretty. So I'll keep it for now. The Jackie Aina palette that my friend gave me. I mean, compare this color scheme to this one. Like, which one brings you more joy? But I have to use her more. So I've used her 4 times, you know, which is actually quite a lot since I got her in, what was it, September? Yeah, so I used end of September. I used her once in September and then 4 times in October, and then I started my eyeshadow roulette. So I feel like that still says a lot that I use this one so many times. I mean, the color Supreme. Oh, Wigglies. I cannot believe I haven't used Wigglies. Holy crapola, and pinker. Like, yes, please. Yes, please. We are. Dude. Good. And then one of my oldest palettes in my and then one of my oldest palettes in my collection is the Naked 3 from Urban Decay. One of the colors keep falling out. This one. Now I had a bit of a resurgence with this one since it was in my eyeshadow roulette. Was it twice or was it just once? It was twice in my eyeshadow roulette, yeah. Both for Dust and Limit, right? Yeah. So I'm actually gonna keep this one. Maybe, I mean, partly nostalgic reasons. It's my only Naked palette that I've kept. I had the Naked 2 as well, but it was too cool toned for me. So yeah. Kind of similar though to the color scheme in this gorgeous thing, but this one has a few more warm tones, which I enjoy. But I'm keeping her. I'm keeping her. Okay. So let's put the ones I have in my lap back in the drawer, and then I'll go through the final ones I have on my vanity. Okay, so the ones I have in my vanity. The first one from Clarins, Le Pastel Celestial. It's so pretty. Not going anywhere. This one though, I think I will actually have a goal to hit pan on this yellow one. These are super pretty as highlighters. One is pink, one is purple, one is green, and then one is yellow, more classic. Keeping this one. This is my new baby. Sorry. But I got this one in an advent calendar, and I actually was about to buy this in the spring because, I mean, I love the color scheme in this. Oh, it's such a me color scheme. Oh, like pastel-y colors, but still very bright, lots of shimmers, and also some quite dark colors. So like, so pretty. I haven't read that many reviews on this, so I don't know if it's people consider it good quality or not, but for me, this is just beautiful. Not going anywhere. However, this one I also got in the same advent calendar. It was a pretty good advent calendar. And this is pretty, like it's nice, but I feel like I have so many similar neutral palettes, and I will not use these goldy bronzes enough for it to be worth it to keep this palette. So this one is also being decluttered. And we have this one, oof, the Nikkie Tutorials and Beauty Bay palette. I bought it on the first drop. It's so pretty. I've had this in an eyeshadow roulette. Is it twice? I don't know. But anyway, there are so many colors in this palette that I just... Oh, I want to use so many. This one, and then this one, and then that one. I mean, come on. So not going anywhere. And then the final palette I have in front of me has nail polish on it. And it's the Colored Rain Queen of Hearts palette. This is a beaut. See, this is a neutral to me. This is a neutral palette. These are the colors that I want to keep, that I want to use. Okay. And then did I mention that I'm keeping my Nobla Dreamy as well? Again, another one that's like neutral. Keeping. Yes. So the one on the chopping block, or two on the chopping block then, I guess, are the Shine XO and BH Cosmetics palette and then the Linda Hallberg palette. They're nice, but I feel like maybe... Now I have one more palette that I haven't shown you. Hold on, I'll get it. Come on. This one, also pretty. Oh. Oh my God. That an eyeshadow palette can bring such joy. Pretty baby. Okay. I might go through my single shadows someday, but I'm not there yet. I feel like I haven't shown them enough love anyways, so it feels unfair to get rid of them. So these two palettes though are leaving my collection. Bye bye. goodbye. Thank you for the joy you have brought me. Yep. So, okie. Now I'm going to spend some time entering these palettes into my bullet journal and, you know, and sit in front of the fire. It's cold in here today. It was only like 16 degrees Celsius in the kitchen. I have no idea what that's in Fahrenheit. This morning when we got up, so we had a fire in the fireplace in the kitchen, and now we have a fire in the fireplace in the living room. And I'm pretty much sitting with my feet on the grate. Not on the grate, but almost, just to warm them up because it's so cold. Anyway, yeah, so bye. Talk to you soon. Have a good continued day. Wash your hands.